There are 25 heats. The youngsters here getting set up because it's showtime, game time right now. And they're going to leave it all in the pool. Heat 1. And the gentlemen are in the water. Lane 3, Raul Urtasun. Lane 4, Bob Best. Lane 5, John Cornell. And lane 6 is Donald Hubbard. The youngest here is 86. Lane 3, Raul Urtasun. And the oldest, by golly, we've got a duel here, John Cornell and Donald Hubbard, lanes 5 and 6 respectively at 92. There's our future right there, and it looks darn bright, darn bright. Let's cheer them on. I'm sure they can use some help. They hurt just like we do. They're past the halfway mark. Let's bring them home. This is fantastic. Bob Best is our early leader, San Diego Swim Masters, 87 years old. Hey everybody, let's bring Bob home. He's got less than 25 meters to go. Let's cheer him on. He's almost to the finish. That's right. This is incredible, right here. 87, he doesn't look 87. Let's bring him home. Come on, he's under the flags. Tearing it up right now, and he's going in for the legal touch, I'm sure. There you go. That's how it is done, right there. And we've got Don Hubbard here. Donald J. Hubbard, what a fancy name for a very fancy, cool swimmer at 92. He's bringing it home. He is the exception, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely the exception. And God bless him for doing this. Under the flags, getting it done, that's right. I hope our future is as bright as his is. Boy, he's fantastic. And there you go. Done and dusted. Yep, he got it done.
Here we go. All right.
Heat 2. Our swimmers for Heat 2 of 25 are Lane 1, Douglas Good. Lane 2, William Haynes. Lane 3, Ronald Nakata. Lane 4, Jack Fleming. Lane 5, Bill Coles. And lane 7 is Joseph Milligan. Don't forget those muscles, nerves, and tendons and ligaments need nourishment. There is food for sale if you're running out of stock. So head on over to the feed bag over there behind the announcer's table, give or take a few meters. And also our partner village. Tons of fun stuff related to swimming, and if you didn't like swimming, you wouldn't be here. So head on over there if you've got some time to kill. Also, a big shout out to our many volunteers who have made this meet possible and successful. We couldn't do it without you. We thank you very much for the time you've given these days. And our winner is Joseph Milligan, lane 7. I'm going to call you Joe. Congratulations, Joe. That swimmer is Bill Coles in lane 5 under the flags right now. Getting it done and dusted in a few short meters. Better than doing nothing at all, I say. And there you go. Heat 3. And here we go for Heat 3, Lane 1, Brian Jones. Lane 2, Lawrence Mueller. Lane 3, Tony Riker. Lane 4, Peter Anderson. Lane 5, Mike Freshley. Lane 6, Raymond Hamilton. Lane 7, Alan Murray. And lane 8 features David Deal. Our winner for Heat 3 is, in lane 4, Peter Anderson, San Diego Swim Masters. Well done. Heat 4. For Heat 4, lane 1, Clark Yeager. Lane 2, Bruce Rollins. Lane 3, Robert Jolly. Lane 4, Paolo Mangi. Lane 5, Monty Gast. Lane 6, Miles Chetikel, excuse me. And lane 7 is Wright Stanton. Bruce Rollins is our current leader in lane 2. Bruce from Ventura County Masters. Bruce is under the flags right now. And yes, Bruce Rollins, our winner of Heat 4. Congratulations. Heat 5. The swimmers in Heat 5 are Lane 1, Joe Reed. Lane 2, Stephen Peterson. Lane 3, Alexander Moskowitz. Lane 4, Alan Stark. Lane 5, Robert Heacock. Lane 6, Gary Fitchin. Lane 7, Mike Selna. And Lane 8 is D. Michael Dugan. This is Heat 5 of 25. Swimmers, you might want to check your personal belongings. We still have a set of car keys here, Toyota brand. You won't be able to get home unless you take Uber or Lyft. Please check your belongings, make sure you have your car keys. And Alan Stark is our winner from Oregon. Congratulations, Alan. Well done. Heat 6. Lane 1, Michael Fast. Lane 2, Thomas Christensen. Lane 3, Richard Scoggins. Lane 4, Mauro Bordowski. Lane 5, Keith Robinson. Lane 6, Peter Cool, what a great name. Lane 7, Bruce Bleekman. And lane 8 is Jose Carmo. A very big shout out to my friend Connie George, who is watching this or listening to this from Austin, Texas. Hi, Connie. My mistake here, folks. I called off the wrong heat number. I apologize. Our winner was Rick Colella. My bad. I won't do it again, I promise. Heat 7. righty, let me have a do-over here. Then lane 1, Michael Fast. Lane 3, Richard Scoggins. Lane 4, Mauro Bordowski. Lane 5, Keith Robinson. Lane 7, Bruce Bleekman. And lane 8, Jose Carmo. And our winner is Mauro Bordowski. Congratulations, Mauro. Great swimming. Heat 8. Lane 1, Michael Blatt. Lane 2, Cork Haberek. Lane 3, Harvey Ottinger. Lane 4, Gerard von Hoffman. Lane 5, Tom Holmberg. Lane 6, Jamie Louie. Lane 7, Tom Burke. And lane 8 is John Ramos. Von Hoffman in lane 4 is our early leader. Gerard von Hoffman swims for San Diego Swim Masters. Von Hoffman under the flags, gliding all the way. Man, he's efficient. And there you go. Touchdown. Gerard von Hoffman, the winner. Heat 9.
No idea. Wow, okay. No water. Yeah, you know, the bump over there was
swimmers for heat 9. Lane 1, Henry Vahovic. Lane 2, Andy Dyer. Lane 3, Donnie Smith. Lane 5, Gary Patterson. Lane 6, Richard Neville. Lane 7 is Pat Meany. And lane 8 is Michael Slowey. I don't think he's too slow, though. Despite that last name, I think Michael J. Slowey's pretty fast. He's in lane 8, Palmetto Masters. Up next will be heat 10 of 25. National and world record time is 1:13.38. We've got seat times here of 1:14 even. So it is a possibility, we'll see. Watch the swimmer in lane 3 and lane 2 making a move on the swimmer in lane 5. Oh boy, are they gonna run out of pool? Who knows? Gary Patterson, our winner. Heat 10. Lane 1, Mike Gibson. Lane 3, Chip Pettibone. Lane 4, Benjamin Wyckoff. Lane 5, Larry Newman. Lane 6, Brian Spangler. Lane 7, Mark Fleming. And lane 8 is Jimmy Harden. Lane 5 under the flags. That is Larry Newman. And yes, it is Larry Newman, winner. Winner of heat 10. Heat 11. Alrighty, the swimmers for heat 11 are lane 1, Greg Weissman, lane 2, Dave Dahl, lane 3, Robert McAdam, lane 5, Daniel Phillips, lane 6, Michael Aubrey, lane 7, Anthony Thompson, and lane 8 is Pedro Correa Marrero. We've got a battle here going in lane 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, excuse me, no 4. Looks like it's lane 3, but you never know. And it's Robert McAdam. Robert McAdam, great race. And I love hearing that cheering. I love that. I love that. Heat 12. All righty, lane 1 for Heat 12, Brett McMillan. Lane 2, Stephen Freitas. Lane 3, Gregory Otto. Lane 4, Brad Harmon. Lane 5, Scott Winslow. Lane 6, Michael Bostrom. And lane 7 is Sean Solberg. Up next, Heat 13 of 25. We've got Gregory Otto, lane 3, in the early lead here. Well, he's kind of the late lead. He's almost under the flags. And yes, Gregory Otto, congratulations, Renegade Aquatic Masters. Great swimming.
Still going to go halfway till I acknowledge from her, right?
And they're coming up for their first breath. Lane 1, Long Wu. Lane 2, Brent Barnes. Lane 3, Brendan Hickey. Lane 4, Patrick McBride. Lane 6, Jeffrey Krieger. Lane 7, Eric Sheets. And lane 8 features Dan Borton. Three, 4, and 8 are battling it out here. 3 has a very slight lead, and by 3 I mean Brendan Hickey, but we'll see.
Go, Jeff! Go! Go!
And it is Brendan Hickey. Close race, fellas. That's what we live for, seeing races like that. Good job. Heat 14. All right, now Heat 14. Lane 1, Carlo Walfried. We're testing out our volume here, folks. Lane 2, Doug Kohler. Lane 3, Graham Pfizer. Lane 4, Chris Duplanty. Lane 5, Abraham Solano. Lane 6, James Lubick. Lane 7, Dale Webster. And lane 8 is John Good.
What happened to that second call?
Let me know if this is too loud. Want to know.
Event 25, Heat 12, that second call was a no call.
Todd, please to the announcer's table. Todd, to the announcer's table, please.
If they're going that way,
From Mission Viejo. I'm sorry, there could be 50 million Todds here. We want Todd from Mission Viejo. Oh, look at this race here. Lanes 4 and 5.
so that's
Here we go. Who's got it?
when they're coming back this way.
You know they're digging deep. Come on, let's cheer for them. This is great. Or not, but here we go. And our winner, Solano. Abraham Solano, Swim Kentucky Masters. Good job. Heat 15. Lane 1, Kyle Kerr. Lane 2, Deacon Schoenberger. Lane 3, Jeff Hoskinson. Lane 4, Rodney Weislater. Lane 5, Michael Kolarov, excuse me. Lane 6, Terry Frogley. Lane 7, Nathan Asher. And lane 8 is Sergio Robles. We've got Weislater in the lead here. He's now under the flags. And it is Weislater. Well done. That's swim. Okay, here we go, folks. Lane 1, Volodymyr Krezikov. Lane 2, David Sumner. Lane 3, Ashley Anderson. Lane 4, Steve West. Lane 5, Brian Jacobson. Lane 6, Jaiko Navarro. Lane 7, Jeffrey Dowd. Lane 8, Ryan Williams.
Maybe I'm doing my math. I think it was 80 is, but I know UCLA. No, 80 is 39 years ago. Still. Oh, look at that, 31.27. Yeah, see that surge? So when I was telling you about getting your hips up, you see the minute he finishes the ride, he tucks his head in between, and then you can see his button pop out. Yeah.
We've got Steve West. We're working on our sound system here, folks, but this is Steve West here in lane 4.
Trying it out. Yep, 155.
Well done, Steve West.
Yep. He's animal. All right. Let's go, Chad! Let's go, Chad! Chad, baby. In now! In now! Let's go, Chad! doesn't need to do much to win. And he's all. Come on, Chad. Come on.
Chad had a really nice fall out there at the beginning.
Oh, he's like beautiful.
Yeah, he really is pushing out on him.
Chad breaststroke is old school breaststroke.
Yeah, head up.
But he has good tempo, good slide.
He literally just powers through. He gets his, he gets his arms right.
Yeah. Again, old school breaststroke right there. That's your textbook like 1990s breaststroke. Oh, come on, he's right there. Go, Joe!
Go! 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 Go!
Gonna be close.
Go! 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 Go!
Nice
job, Chad.
Let's go, Jason. Let's go, Craig.
Go, guys.
Finish the kick. Ooh, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Oh. He's gonna hurt this second. Pop up his hips just a little bit.
Testing, testing. How is that? A little bit better, folks? Oh, yeah, you can't hear me at all.
Gets a little bit stuck because he doesn't finish it. He doesn't maximize his time.
In the water, lane 1, Daniel Miller. Lane 2, Alexander Shklevlov. Oh, boy, Alexander. Lane 3, Ian Stinson. Lane 4, Sergey Wenzel. Lane 5, Dustin Ganiev. Lane 6, Zachary Green. Lane 7, Jason Cohen. And lane 8 is Craig Penzing.
Go!
Hold it together.
Come on, Jason!
Together. Oh, he looks good still. He's good.
You know he's feeling some kind of way.
Up.
Go, Jason! Go! 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 Go!
Hey! There we go, Jason.
And our winner is Wenzel. Congratulations.
Come on, Craig, go, go, go!
Swimmers in the bleachers, can you hear me okay? Thank you.
Woo, nice job, Craig.
Heat 19. All right, here we go. Lane 1, Scott Balcoa. Lane 2, Cyrus Rose. Lane 3, Jason Shanny. Lane 4, Kurt Havens. Lane 5, Serdan Markovic. Lane 6, Jimmy Song. Lane 7, Brian Bergford. And there is no one in lane 8, so there you have it. We've got quite the race here in the middle of the pool, lanes 4 and 5. Havens in 4, Markovic in 5. Ooh, Markovic. I don't know what he did there, but he put on the afterburners under the flags. And it's Havens. Boy, did I have that wrong. Havens. Heat 20.
Right, yeah.
So for Heat 20, Lane 1, Dan Snyder. Lane 2, Brian McAteer. And Lane 8 is Michael Malik. Lanes 1 and 2 battling. And it's Snyder, Dan Snyder. Congratulations. Heat 21. Lane 1, Seji Young. Lane 2, Chris Conroy. Lane 3, Kevin Bartel. Lane 4, Sergei Kukarskia. Lane 5, Keisuke Yagi. Lane 6, Alexander Bezugli. Lane 7, James Banks. And lane 8 is Spencer Banks. I should probably get some money for having listed that heat alone. Wow, international to say the least. We've got a race here, folks, mid-pool. Lane 4 seems to be in the lead. And the winner is Sergei Kukarskia. Sorry, Sergei, if I slaughtered your name. I didn't mean to. Heat 22. Lane 1, Michael Basak. Lane 2, Gregory Grupp. Lane 3, Tyler Seitz. Lane 4, Trevor Hoyt. Lane 5, Garrett Hubbard. Lane 6, Curtis Lynn. And lane 7 is Zachary Windle. Trevor Hoyt is tearing it up, coming in for the touch. Holy moly, Trevor Hoyt. And I think he likes what he's just done. That's right, pumped and ready to go. Trevor Hoyt. Trevor Hoyt, Golden Road Aquatics. Heat 23. Lane 1, Matthew Costigan. Lane 2, Ryan Rosenbaum. Lane 4, Eric Masternaik. Lane 5, Matt Prasser. Lane 6, Reese Gonzalez. Lane 7, Timur Rakimov. And lane 8 is Harrison Gibson. This is a blazing fast race, folks. Matt Prasser, lane 5. I don't know, but look at lane 4. Here comes lane 4. Maternaik, Eric, Berkeley. Oh. Boom. What a race. Heat 24. Lane 1, Juan Pablo Palabrica. Lane 2, Caleb Stute. Lane 3, Alex Gavami. Lane 4, Matt Hagee. Lane 6, Jamal Amirian Clips. And lane 7 is Ethan Becerris. Gavami is our early leader in lane 3. Gavami and Haag. Matt Hagee, perhaps from Mission Viejo. Oh boy, dead even here. They're heading to the flags. Who's got it left? Who's got it left? Palabrica, lane 1. Juan Pablo. Congratulations, Juan Pablo. Heat 25. Lane 1, Daniel Peralta. Lane 2, Brandon McKenzie. Lane 3, Yona Rubin. Lane 5, Gabriel Kirk, excuse me. Lane 6, Alec Kant. Lane 7, Everett Plachek. And lane 8 is Brian Gong. This is the final heat of event 25. Alec Kant was our leader at the halfway point. Lane 6. I don't know, lane 5 is making a move, and so is lane 3. Uh-oh, close, close, close. And it is Kant, Alec Kant. Just did. Alec Kant just could and did. And he's the winner.